Hi JP friends, how are you? I miss you all. Today I have this special book here called The Lion King Hakuna Matata that we are going to read. But first, let's practice our parts of the book. What do we call this part of the book, friends? That's right, if you said the front, you guessed right. This is the front. And how about this part of the book? Yes, that is the back. And this part of the book, the spine. And how about the big letters? The title. And how about the small tiny letters right here? The author. Good job. So the book is called The Lion King Hakuna Matata by Brittany Rubiano, illustrated by Teresa Larson. Once there was a little lion cub named Simba. Simba was staying with his pals, Timon and Pumbaa, at their colorful jungle pad. Timon and Pumbaa taught Simba how to live like them, which was turning out to be pretty great. For one, there was no rules. No rules. Not too sure about that, friends. He could play with new friends and have snacks whenever he wanted, even if they mostly ate bugs. Bugs. Best of all, he didn't have to take baths. Do you see what happened, friends, when there's no rules? Things like this happens. You end up eating bugs and not even having to take baths. Yeah. Simba was learning a lot, like the fact that Timon loved eggs, though they were hard to come by, and that Pumbaa enjoyed buzzard bowling and hedgehog bowling and rock bowling. Really? He just loved knocking things down. I mean, who doesn't? But the best thing Timon and Pumbaa taught Simba was their motto for an easy life, Hakuna Matata, which means don't worry. The past got you down, Hakuna Matata. Change your future. Your favorite watering hole suddenly taken, Hakuna Matata. Find a better one. Anteaters being snooty, be you, Hakuna Matata. One morning, Simba woke up with the sun, ready to pounce on the day. But it seemed Timon and Pumbaa were sleeping in, feeling antsy and ready to take hunt for grubs. Simba decided to go exploring without them. Oh no. Simba's going away without Timon and Pumbaa. Soon he found a nice open field where he could run around. Hakuna Matata, he thought happily. A little while later, Timon and Pumbaa finally awoke. To find their friend missing, they decided to look for Simba in all his favorite sports. Furball, little buddy Simba. They called, but no answer. Well, this isn't good, Timon observed. How did we lose a lion? Pumbaa added. They're so concerned about their friend. A few clearings away, Simba was living Hakuna Matata to his heart's content. He wasn't sure how the morning could get any better. Friends, do we know what content means? Content, it's just another word for being happy. So Simba is living, he's happy. Look how excited he is here in the field. Until he found a perfect mud hole. Meanwhile, Timon and Pumbaa asked their friends if they've seen Simba, but no one had. They trekked farther and soon they found a grassy field they were sure the cub would love, but he wasn't there either. Well, there was no denying it. Something terrible must have happened. Timon cried. Pumbaa grasped in horror. They're so sad. They're worried that something might happen to Simba. They've been looking everywhere for him, but they can't find him. They were officially panicking. Oh, look at that, friends. Simba, on the other hand, was trotting cheerfully along. He spotted some abandoned eggs high in a tree. Timon would love those, he thought. As he got closer, he noticed a few fallen logs. If those were in a pile, that'd be great for Pumbaa's log bowling. Not to mention, they were probably crawling with bugs. Simba grinned. He'd found the perfect gift for his friends. Carefully avoiding the spray of the waterfall, he began to climb the tree. But his little claws wouldn't hold him. Not too far away, Timon and Pumbaa feared the worst. What if he fell out of a tree? What if he fell into a river? What if he fell in with the wrong crowd? Timon and Pumbaa, they're so worried that the worst could be happening to Simon. Back at the tree, Simon tried to jump to the egg-bearing branch, but yet again, his claws slid down the trunk. A pair of vultures laughed at him. Hakuna Matata, Simba decided to skip the eggs. He moved on to the logs, trying to push them into a perfect bowling pile with his snout. But they were too heavy. Look at that, friends. See the vultures up here laughing? It's not very nice. Maybe they should go help Simba, right? Meanwhile, Timon and Pumbaa were not doing well. What if he was kidnapped by a giant bird? What if he choked on a butterfly? What if he was eaten? Eaten? What if he ate somebody? Oh, they're so worried about their friends. I hope they find him. Do you think they're gonna find him, friends? I think so. I think if they keep looking, they'll find him. Just then, Simba spotted a bug on one of the logs. He crouched, getting ready to pounce. Suddenly, he had a brilliant idea. Getting a running start, Simba sprang powerfully off the biggest log, pushing them all together. He flew into the air through the waterfall and toward the eggs. Hakuna Matata! Look at Simba. At that moment, Timon and Pumbaa stumbled upon the scene. Timon and Pumbaa wailed, "Ah! No! It's worse than we thought!" Look at them, friends. Simba landed and gently handed over the nest. "Guys," he said, "I'm glad you're here. I got some eggs for you, Timon, and Pumbaa, some bowling with a side of bugs." Timon and Pumbaa had never felt so many feelings. They were even speechless for a moment, but only for a moment. You're safe, Pumbaa finally said. Timon choked back a sob. He got us presents. Pumbaa coughed. Us? Worried? Of course not. Don't be ridiculous, Timon scoffed. Now they're so happy that they found Simba. They have all these different emotions, friends. But Simba knew exactly what his pals needed to hear right then. Hey, it's all right, he said with a wave of his paw. Hakuna Matata. Friends, do we remember what Hakuna Matata is? Remember in the beginning of the book? They mentioned it? Don't worry. Alright, friends, that is the end of our book. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'll see you all next time.